Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Yahushua, which strengthen me. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, or Ka Kodash, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. This lesson is going into being strengthened through any situation that you are in, man. Okay? Being content with it. Okay? The acceptance of it. All right? Because in His truth, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to put you in many situations. And what you cannot forget and ever forget, that they are watching you, man, to see your reaction. Okay? To see how you adjust to it. Are you going to give up? Are you going to be weak mentally? Okay? Because you can be weakened physically, right? But does that mean you have to be weakened mentally in the spirit? Okay, your spirit towards Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, that matters. So faith, the fear of the Lord, trust, all this in one bowl, okay, gives you the strength to deal with any situation you have. Now, in the same chapter, let's go up to verse 11 in Philippians chapter 4. It says, not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith be content. Okay, I have learned. So we all have to learn this. Okay, you don't learn it right away because you learn it through experience. All right, over time you learn this to really get a grip on being content. Okay, whatsoever state that you are in. Okay, whether it be high, low, medium, whatever it is. Okay, now let's go into Psalms 34 verse 9. I want to make a point on that want when he said, not that I speak in respect of want. Psalms 34 verse 9. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. Key word, there is no want to them that fear him. Okay, no want. And we're going into that right now because let's go back to Philippians. Okay, 4 verse 11. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith be content. Whatsoever state, no matter what it is. Okay, now let's go into the blue letter and that verse on content.
Strong's G 842. Austauticus.
Okay, it says sufficient for oneself, strong enough or possessing enough to need no aid or support. Okay, independent of external circumstances, contented with one's lot. I really like that one. Contented with one's lot. Right, with your lot, man. Okay, any situation, whatsoever your lot may be for that time being. Okay, it says with one's means, though the slenderest. Let's go into slenderest in Google definition. It says of something abstract, barely sufficient in amount. Right. It's sufficient, but it might be on the edge. But it's still sufficient. It's still enough. But it's right there on the edge, man. So you get tested with that, man. Being on the edge of things. But it's still sufficient enough to take care of you. Okay? For you to get by to the next day. All right? Yahweh Shema Shai will not leave you without being sufficient. Okay? But what happens to Jake is that Jake gets a lot of anxiety when it's on the edge. They start thinking, overthinking. Oh, man, it's too close, man. You know, I only have just enough. Well, hey, enough is enough. Now let's go to Philippians chapter 4, verse 12. I know both how to abase and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed, both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Right, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be sufficient. All right? It's not always going to be sufficient of how you like it. Okay? And to your comfort. Okay? But that's why I started at Philippians 4, verse 13. Let's read it again. I can do all things through Yahushua, which strengthen me. So he's going to strengthen you through those moments where you're uncomfortable, Okay. You're having anxiety. You're like, oh, I don't know. No, man. Trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. And he will strengthen you, man. You got to learn how to be content. That's a righteous spirit because it shows your trust, your faith in him. Okay. Let's go to Psalms 55, verse 22. Cast thy burdens upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. And that burden is talking about lot when you go into that word. Okay. Cast thy lot upon the Lord, upon Yahweh Shem Shai, and he shall sustain thee. Okay. He's going to make it sufficient enough anyway. All right. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. So it's a righteous thing to cast your burdens upon Yahweh Shem Shai, your lot, your situation, and just trust in them. Okay, the scriptures say trust in the Lord at all times. Okay, O ye his people. So if you say you are his people, you got to trust in him, man. Period. All right. Let's go to Sirach chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure. Right. What are you enduring? Being content in whatever situation you're in. And that's what it's going into. And make not haste in time of trouble. Right, man. Don't be quick to run. Okay, to go left. All right. You going left because you're uncomfortable, because you can't endure. All right. Cleave unto him. You're supposed to get closer to him. And depart not away. Right, man. Don't be quick to depart in haste because you are uncomfortable, because you lack trust. Okay, because you don't believe that Yahweh Shem Shai will sustain you in whatever situation you are in. Okay, because he will strengthen you if you believe. You see, if you fear him. Okay, what I read in Psalms 34, verse 9. Let's read it again. Let's go back to that. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. He gonna take care of you regardless. All right. And when you believe that and let go anxiety and what ifs and that, man, you do much better in this truth. You deal with things much better in this truth, man. You're more calm. You're more controlled. Your spirit is more controlled, man. Okay. Because what happens if your spirit is not controlled? You can't rule your spirit in these situations where you may feel uncomfortable. Here comes Satan, because your walls are down, man. It tells you a man who cannot rule his spirit is like a village without walls. Okay, so Satan is going to wear you out with that, man. He's going to wear your mind out. So you have to understand that that's part of the war. He used that against you. Okay, so we walk by faith and not by sight. Yeah, the sight looks bad. It don't look good. All right, but be content. Be content. Okay. Now going back to Sirach chapter 2, verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when there are changed to a lower state. Right, man. Be content. Okay? Even in a lower state, be content, man. I'ma still take care of you. Okay? You might not know how all the time, but I'ma still do it. Just fear me, man. There is no want to them who fear me. Be patient. Be long-suffering. Chill out. I got you. Focus on me. Don't be distracted by the things that you feel ain't going your way. The pain you're feeling, the irritation you're feeling. Okay? Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right, man. The furnace of adversity. Now check verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. So you being content shows your belief in Yahweh Shem Shai, because he already said he will sustain you. You see how that works? Order that way aright. Get in order in this way. And trust in him. Right. Trust in the Lord at all times. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. You got to be patient. And go not aside lest thou fall. Right, man. Don't be in haste to go off, to go left. Okay, because you're being impatient. Okay, that's what I read in verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, constantly, and make not haste. Okay, make not haste in time of trouble. Okay, be patient, relax, control, believe, have faith. Okay, be content. All right. So this is a high level spiritual message because this is how you survive in this truth. Many guys and women who believe this truth, okay, and was believing in the Lord at one time, back in the world because they didn't have this mentality. Okay, they didn't have it. So situations ate them up, okay, but don't let it eat you up. So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your Achamat that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.